I like the low, the low angle for the cable rows, because you can really hit the lower lat, and I find that's quite hard to, I guess, isolate me doing lat pull downs and heavy rows. So it's nice to feel those little things. That's what she said. Probably not. And welcome back to your favorite channel on YouTube, Cult Strength. Now today, I have a brutal back and bicep session. I'm gonna get a pump so big and bad, I can't even fit in my car, and you damn well know I ain't gonna be able to wipe my ass after I shit. But luckily, I've already done that. It's taken care of, we're all sorted. Now today the plan is paired exercises, back and biceps. So back exercise, straight into a bicep exercise. I'm gonna do 5 different exercises, around 3 sets of each. So it's around 15 sets of back, 15 sets of bicep, roughly. Might be a few more if I'm feeling particularly nasty. And also, before you ask, the answer is yes. You can buy these long sleeve tees, AKA pump covers, from my merch store, www.cultstrength.com. Go there and grab yours now. I'm gonna get into some lat pull downs. Let's go, baby. All right, so as I said, I'm starting with lat pull downs now. I'm just doing a warm up, still got the pump cover on, but the plan here is to go quite heavy with these. These are my main back movement for today. So I like to think of it as that heavy compound back movement. So I'll overload it a little bit. No need to be super strict with this one. You know, I'll do exercises afterwards where I'm more focused on the squeeze. But right now I want to move some serious weight. So I'll probably work up to like heavy sets of 6 to 8 reps. This is a heavy piece of machinery as well, let me tell you. Now, I'm 140 kilos thereabout. Just for an example, this is loaded pin 24 out of 30, okay, in this. I could do fucking pull-ups off if I wanted to. Like this, yeah. So it's fucking heavy shit. So I'm gonna work up to around that weight, which is probably around 140 kilos, and try and get in some sets of 6 to 8, pair that with some biceps, and that pattern will continue for the rest of the session. I think it's a fantastic way to train, get more out of your time, and you know, sitting around resting, you lose that pump. And we don't want to lose that pump, we want to get extra pumped, because we want to look like a big fucking erection. Let's go. Okay, so moving on to exercise 2 for my back. I'm gonna utilize this pin press machine for my bent over rows. I've never used it for that before, but had an idea the other day. I want to give it a try and use it really as more of a squeeze, so not overloading it, but really focusing on intention, squeezing obviously my shoulder blades back together, kind of like you're doing a bench press, right? We think about our back movements, like the lat pull down, the bottom position is retracted and depressed shoulder blades, which is what we're chasing on the bench press. So the way I train my back, it definitely carries over into the bench press, because that's the main reason for me, apart from being big and sexy and not fitting in the car. But I'm gonna pair this with maybe with some alternating dumbbell curls, one of my favorites. Let's go, we'll do a few sets of these and get some sick, filthy, disgusting, perverted pump, just how we like it. All right, so the third pairing of exercises. Now I'm opting for a 1-arm cable row. I could do with 2 arms and save myself some time. However, I find that single arm row, single arm movements, you get a bit more squeeze. For example, you can lean into it a little bit more, a little more emphasis, as I said, on the squeeze, getting the blood flow in there and the contraction. I'm gonna pair that with, again, a single arm cable row. I've done alternating rows. I've done obviously alternating curls. I've done normal curls. I'm gonna do some single arm curls on the cable now, again, to emphasize the squeeze and build my arms, because I've never really put enough time into them then now is the time. It's never too fucking late. And I like the low, I guess the low angle for the cable rows, because you can really hit the lower lat, and I find that's quite hard to, I guess, isolate when you're doing lat pull downs and heavy rows. So it's nice to feel those little things. That's what she said. Probably not. Hey. Fucking yeah, those cables, man, obviously allow you to really get that fucking squeeze. And I like cables compared to dumbbells as well, because the load is consistent the whole time. Obviously with dumbbells, you got maximal load when it's further away from you, less load here, less load here. On the cable, consistent load all the way through, which is lovely. Okay, so the fourth pairing I'm going to be doing today is a face pull with another cable bicep curl. The face pull is elbows high, kind of around eye level. This is excellent for the rear delts. It really targets the rear delts and the smaller muscles around the shoulder. Things that get neglected sometimes when you're doing heavy lat pull downs and heavy rows. We really want to focus on squeezing the rear delt and the smaller muscles as well, so we get that nice capped look on the back of the shoulder. You know, everyone wants that shit. And the cable curls, obviously, higher angle. I'm just getting curls, and obviously all the lifts I'm doing at the moment, whether it's arms, back, shoulders, chest, different angles is key. You know, we can't just be hitting the same angle all the time because you're going to build muscle in the same way. You have to hit different heads to get different angles, and the more head, the better. One more to fucking go. One more pairing. This is a bitch. Oh, I'm fucking... When you feel tight, like literally you feel like your skin is gonna split. You ever had a stiffy that hard before? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a pump, but it's like that. So I just stepped outside to get some fresh air because it's fucking hot and I am sweaty. I've done 24 total sets so far. 12 for my back, 12 for my biceps. I'm gonna do my last 3 sets now. I'm gonna put back and biceps together to finish it off because we all like finishing off real hard. You know what I mean? Making a bit of a mess. I am very moist and very sexy and very sexual. And I apologize for that, but I am me and there will never be anyone but me, so you can suck me. You know what I'm saying? I'm also a rap rhymer. I'm very talented. But I'm gonna go and get my lats done, my biceps finished, and then head home and get some food, but we'll chat before I head off. It's been a good session. I know this is a little bit different to what I normally do, as I've changed my training style a little bit, some more bodybuilding style splits, but I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm still a powerlifter, and I'm still just a sick cunt. That's what I do. I don't wear G-strings and I don't fake tan, and I certainly don't wax my body hair because I'm straight. Let's go, baby. And that's the session done, back and biceps. It was brutal, 27 sets of pain and suffering, which we know forces growth. If you eat, obviously you have to fucking eat and sleep. You can't just train and not eat, you won't get bigger, you dickheads. But guys, I can't stress the importance of having a big, strong back. If you want a big deadlift, a big squat, a big bench press, look at the biggest, strongest motherfuckers in the world. What do they have in common? A big back. There is no big deadlifter or big bench presser who has a small, bitchy, weaselly little back. They've all got solid fucking slabs of muscle, because that is what supports your fucking backbone, motherfucker. That is the fucking foundation of your strength. You cannot fake a big back. I've seen cunts with big pecs with a fucking piss weak bench press. I've seen cunts with massive arms that could barely probably jerk themselves off. You know what I mean? Like, you can fake that shit, but you can't fake a big, thick, dense back. That cannot be bought. That is earned through blood, sweat, and fucking tears. Don't you fucking know it? But before you go, guys, remember, God Killer Drop is still available. We are running low on stock because it was extremely popular, because I designed some very sexy merch, and you guys seem to have enjoyed it, and I appreciate that. But every month, baby, at least, we are bringing out some fire drops, some sick releases. We've got some sick programs coming up. You know, a lot of you cunts don't like doing squats and deadlifts, so we're gonna have one just for you, so you can get big old titties and big old arms and not have to worry about wearing a pair of shorts because you're embarrassed of your skinny little fucking legs. In saying that, I don't support it, but if you're not gonna fucking train your legs, well, you better have the biggest upper body I've ever fucking seen, or I'm gonna tell your mum. And we all know, when I tell your mum, well, it's probably going to be after I've spent an evening with her, you know, and she's probably going to tell me how disappointed she is in you. You know, like, she's going to open up to me about the disappointment you've become because you don't train legs. So that's on you, that's a you problem. But for me, you know, I'll take care of your mum, don't worry. I'll treat her with respect, and you can call me dad if you want. But until next time, go to the gym, because you're not going to get big sitting at home. You know what I'm saying?